David Lammy is a dangerous fool. The Shadow Foreign Secretary today said in regards to the whip being restored to Jeremy Corbyn that there were no plans to restore the whip to him, accusing Corbyn of having parroted the lines that are coming from Vladimir Putin due to his refusal to withdraw his signature from a Stop the War coalition letter. You might recall Keir Starmer forced 11 Labour MPs to do just that or face suspension. It's a bit rich for Lammy to have taken this stance, given the man is as drenched with blood for the Iraq war as every other MP who voted to go there, based on a lie. And in fact, the parallels towards Bush and Blair's warmongering and what Putin is doing now in Ukraine are stark. Lammy voted to go into Libya too, and look at the humanitarian mess Western forces left behind there as well. Has there been any military action since becoming an MP? You haven't backed Dave. Not only that, though, but the use of such language after Joe Cox, after David Ames, after death threats of just this week being sent to Labour MP Zara Sultana amid similar accusations, and of course similar threats having been made to other MPs too, implying Corbyn, a man of peace, a man who opposed the Iraq war, unlike you, Dave, is somehow an apologist for Putin, is utter insanity. His authoritarian thuggery and aggression is beyond sick. It's utterly deranged. Lammy has painted a target on Corbyn's back for a soundbite. How many more MPs have to be murdered, Dave? What are you trying to prove here? There's bashing Corbyn than there is in light of said murdered MPs endangering their lives. We on the left have had years of right-wingers in every part of it inciting hatred in Corbyn, calling him a racist, calling him a spy, calling him an asset or a fool. The media helped, awful as they are, the threat Corbyn represented to them and their interest because, God forbid, an MP stand up for ordinary people instead of them. Corbyn signed a letter by the Stop the War coalition. That's Stop the War, Dave, not start one. The organisation exists to oppose war. Opposing war right now does not put you on Putin's side. We just believe in people not killing each other for rich, powerful people nowhere near the front line. Putin might like to ride horses topless and act a hard man, but he's nowhere near the war zone in Ukraine, unlike his Ukrainian counterpart Zelensky out fighting with his men. That takes balls. We won't see you signing up to join boots on the ground if things come to that, will we, Dave? All wars end when people get around the table and talk. So how about we skip the shooting and just get to that bit? That's what Stop the War is about. That's Corbyn's stance. This factional hatred of the man from his own party, for it was his long before it was yours, Dave, should disgust everyone. Now apologise for your idiocy.